I'm Aprille Trupiano, International Business Coach for Women Entrepreneurs, and I want to say thanks for stopping by our Meetup page for St. Louis successful, sassy, savvy women. I also want to give a great big huge kudos and shout out to the several impassioned entrepreneurs who showed up this morning at the wee hours of 7:30 to talk about the challenges that we're facing in our business. And some of the things that we did talk about are things like knowing your numbers. Now I know as an entrepreneur it's an absolutely dreadful thing to ask you to look at numbers, unless of course your business as an entrepreneur is to track numbers in accounting or financial investments. But for most of us as an entrepreneur, that is not what we want to be doing, right? But it is important. So we talked about lots of numbers, not just your financial numbers, which you do need to track, but I also talked about things like knowing how many sales you need in order to support and grow your business. And then we backed it up and said, well, how many people do we need to be in front of in order to have that many sales in order to grow and build our business? And then we said, well, how many people do we need to talk to and meet in order to get in front of that many people, in order to make that many sales, in order to grow and support our business? And you get the point. So we also talked about finding out what's of interest to our prospects. Because as entrepreneurs, we know without a shadow of a doubt that we can make a difference in people's lives and in their businesses. And what we tend to do is we start to talk about what we do for them, when really maybe that's not what they're interested in. So we talked about solutions for how to extrapolate the information that we know will pique their interest in an instant, so we can do what we know we need to do, which is sell them what they want and give them what they need. We also talked about targeting prospects for the greatest ROI and the fastest path to cash. As entrepreneurs, another thing that I see with my clients is that, we go out there and we spend all of our efforts and a lot of our time, because it's no cost or low cost, hitting so many different areas. But at the end of the month, when we're looking at our cash flow, we either aren't getting the cash flow we expected, or we don't know where it's coming from. So we looked at how to hone in and really niche down so that we can be getting the most, the greatest impact from the least amount of effort, at least in the very beginning, so that we know we've got cash flow in order to keep our business going, and then we can start to hit the other markets that we want to hit. We also talked about how women are becoming the absolutely just fastest surging segment of both the retail end, women make more financial decisions than ever in each household, as well as just huge numbers of women are becoming entrepreneurs every day. So what that does is we start to look at how we really can react to that and create a whole new market there, with working with women as our customers and working with women as our strategic alliances. Because we talked about the fact that, men build stuff and women build relationships, and that's really how we like to work with each other. So as you can see, we talked about a wide variety of things. We shared a great amount of resources with each other. We had a great time. We enjoyed the sunshine. Our sponsor this month is Aegis Professional Services at 2 North Merrimack and Clayton, and they were very generous. We enjoyed our time there. So I invite you to join us at the next meeting, which is Monday, November 8th, 7:30 a.m. at Aegis Professional Services at 2 North Merrimack and Clayton on the 2nd floor. And until we meet, which I'm hoping will be real soon, I'm Aprille Trupiano, International Business Coach for Women. You can find me at www.aprilletrupiano.com. And oh, by the way, if you stop by and put your name and email in, you'll receive instantly my complimentary e-course, 5 Mistakes Women Make from the Boardroom to the Bedroom. Until then, have a great time and be passionate.